In this video, I'm going to be showing you the best QBZ class setup that you can use in Cold War, especially for league play. This is the class that all of the pro players have been using. And I'm also going to explain the attachments and exactly why you want to use certain ones. So here we are on the create a class menu now. The QBZ has recently became really popular as of late because the XM4 did get banned in the official Call of Duty League, or at least GA'd by the pros. So they are no longer in the professional league using the XM4. They have switched to the QBZ, and honestly, the QBZ might even be better than the XM4 anyways. So let's go ahead and get to the class setup. So first off, you are going to need the Wildcard Gunfighter. This allows you to have 3 additional attachment slots for your primary weapon. Obviously, you're going to need that so that you can have all the attachments that you need. But we're going to go ahead to Gunsmith. Obviously, we're dealing with the QBZ here, so make sure you put that on. But for the optic, Microflex LED is the best overall. Of course, it's all personal preference, especially with the optic, but Microflex LED is the best one. If you want to actually play competitive and be the best player you can be, I would recommend that one. For the muzzle, now this one, muzzle brake is what I go with, and that's what a lot of pro players like because it does give you vertical recoil control and there's no cons. Now the infantry compensator is not bad. Some pro players use this. It does give you a lot more vertical recoil control, but it does reduce or increase basically your horizontal recoil control, which is harder to control. So I would rather just not have any extra horizontal recoil and just have a little bit of vertical recoil reduction, and that's gonna really give you the best, most steady aim possible whenever you are shooting, because otherwise horizontal recoil control is harder to control than vertical, especially on controllers. So that's why I would recommend muzzle brake. But if you do want to mess around and try out infantry compensator, they're both good in their own way. Moving on to the barrel, this is another one that it can go 2 ways here. Now in the CDL, again, they have banned all damage adding barrels. If you aren't in the CDL, which most of you probably aren't, and if you are, I don't know why you're watching this, but if you aren't in the CDL, you're just playing league play, you could try out this reinforced heavy barrel. It's very good. It does add the effective damage range, which is what is GA'd or banned in the Call of Duty Pro League. But it's a very good barrel, but all the pros use the Ranger, and it does give 100% bullet velocity, which is going to let this gun kill really quickly. So it is a really good attachment as well. But you can play around here again with the reinforced heavy and the Ranger. I personally usually just like to use whatever the pro players are using, so I go with the Ranger, but like I said, the reinforced heavy is also good. And moving on to the underbarrel, you want to run the field agent grip. This is just the best grip for ARs and really any gun, especially ARs though, because you do get that big reduction in horizontal recoil control, which, like I mentioned earlier, is the most difficult to control on controller, whereas vertical is pretty easy. You just pull down on your stick. But moving on to the magazine, they run 40 round drum. Obviously, it gives you more ammo, and that's good. Then the handle, airborne elastic wraps. This is just the best handle. It's pretty globally accepted now. And then again, a globally accepted stock now as the best is the Raider stock. So that's what you want to run there. And that is the best league play class, best pro class for the QBZ. This is what all the pros are using whenever you watch the CDL. And yeah, like I said, the only 2 attachments here you could play around with is the muzzle. You could try out the infantry compensator, but again, it's a lot harder to control horizontal recoil. So I would recommend just using the muzzle brake. Then for the barrel, I would just recommend going with the Ranger, but you can try out the reinforced heavy if you want. That's going to do it for me today. So leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. I see you guys in the next one.